Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Nikita back with another video. Today I'm about to show y'all how to go from left to right. Yes, from 613 to slime green. Let's get into it. Oh yes, and this is a synthetic wig. And don't forget to subscribe if you like videos like this. But we'll start with boiling water. Get your dye that you decide to use and some vinegar. Go ahead and mix all them together. You will want to use, depending on how light or dark you want it, you'll want to use more vinegar. Now, lighter, more vinegar. Darker, less. Also, less water if you want to use, or if you want to get it more bold. Go ahead and insert your wig in there. Honestly, I left it in there for 24 hours. You can leave it in. You can try leaving it in for 4. It was technically done at 4, but I wanted to make sure it stayed. But after 24 hours, this is what she looked like. I put her in a bag, just, your standard plastic bag. Put my blow dryer in the bag, tied it, and used it as a sit under blow dryer. And this is what she came out looking like. Popping, right? So now I am going to style her. I wanted a bob look, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm also thinning it out using a technique that I seen on another lady's channel. I will go ahead and tag her in the video as well, but it thins it out as well as it makes it to where your synthetic wig does not tangle. So you're not having to worry about tangling when you're combing it out all the time, or you're not having to worry about wasting your coins on a synthetic wig because it gets tangled and you don't know what to do. So this is the technique. I am going to tag her. Her name is Zuzu's Life. So, like I said, I'll go ahead and put her video up there that shows you how to detangle your wig, but this is exactly what I'm doing. So the process is, what you do is you just take your shearing scissors, go through with a couple layers of the hair, clip, not cuts, because your shearing scissors does not cut, they actually clip. So go ahead and clip, and it will thin your wig out as well as make it to where it's more like a human hair growth pattern. That way it doesn't tangle as much. And again, Zuzu's Life will explain that to you as well. So you can go ahead and check her video out. Most people say you can't dye synthetics, but I did it, so it can be done. Just pay attention to how you're doing it so that it doesn't harden your hair. I've done it a couple different ways, and when it hardened my hair, I was sad. I couldn't wear my wig anymore. So this seems to be the simplest way. Oh, also, after I dyed it and before I rinsed it completely out, I set it in Downy as well. And I set it in Downy so that it can get soft and I can get that look back that I was going for. And so see here, I'm just going through thinning out the hair. I'm going through with my shearing scissors, doing multiple layers. I'm doing about 3 each time. So it just depends on how long the hair is. I do 3 because my hair grows in 3 different lengths, so that's why I do 3. It only but makes sense. This was so fun to create. I created her from a 613 Sensationnel Butta blend. As you know, I love my Butta blends. But that's what I created her from. I cut her, I styled her, I dyed her. And that's basically my revival of my wig, because my daughter wore it at first as a blonde wig. And so I'll show you what it looks like after she installs it as well on her head. This is a big head friendly wig. So if you have a small head like mine, I would suggest going through and actually trying to size your wig, because after you dye it with the vinegar and things, it will get looser too, so it will get bigger. So just keep that in mind. going through, styling. And I wanted to make this video very, very in real time with as less as edits as possible because I wanted to show you guys exactly what I did. This is like one of those that are very detailed. And that's because I wanted to make sure that you guys understood what it was that I did in order to achieve the look that I got. So I do this all the way through. And yes, I'll just be going through, doing 3 layers as you can see, combing it out. And don't worry about those parts that look like it may be cutting because believe me, they blend very naturally. So now I'm just gonna go through and style the wig. I'm using a flat iron obviously because I like to do that, but since the wig was installed previously, you can see that the lace is a little looser than normal, so that's why it's also good to use a flat iron on that because you will be able to iron that lace out. Some people use an iron because obviously it's a fabric, but a flat iron works just as well, or a curling iron, however you decide. So I have my flat iron on 270, and I have my press and comb on number 5. And I pressed it first so that I can get really close to those edges because I like natural looking edges. And now I'm just going through flat ironing it because it is still thick even though I went through. So I wanted to give it like the natural bob look. And I just do this all the way through, as you can see. Flat ironing it made it come out really, really good. I really like the install on my daughter, so I suggest you try it too. Again, this video will not be sped up because I did want to show you exactly what it was I did in order to achieve the look I'm going for. And if you do it exactly how I explained, you will come out with a wig that's popping. Again, showing you 270 degrees. This wig, I do believe, can go up to 400 degrees, but I don't go anything past 270 unless I know for sure it said I can do 400, because some wigs you can do 400 degrees. And so I'm going through and I'm going to flat iron the entire wig, making sure that all parts are flat ironed. Again, I could have sped the video up, but I wanted to show you in detail everything it was that I did. I mean, who knew you could dye your own synthetic wig and style it correctly or how you want it to, just like you would a human wig. So I wanted to show you guys, save your coins, sis. Get you a 613 and do it how you want.
Coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the. Yeah. You be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down, you be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the. Yeah. You be the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down.
As you can see, the flat iron does give it a nice bump. It actually makes the hair look so good. Like, I really love it. Also using Downy, just by spraying it on it and things like that, fabric softener is not activated until it is put in the dryer. Let's keep it 100, okay? So you have to apply heat.
Coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the city, coldest bitch in the. Even when you out of town, when you touch down, you'll be the coldest bitch in the city.
I promise this process was so fun. You will have fun doing this. You will be able to do this. Check it out. I promise. Look, popping, right? Look like you bought her from a store. I plucked it already because, again, it was already installed on my daughter. So I plucked it, I washed it, I cut it. Everything was already pretty much done before I dyed it. And then I actually went through, like I showed you, thinned it out, and done everything it was to make this joint look gorgeous. It's popping. Okay? See? Look at that install. Awesome bomb edges. Like, I don't wear edges, but I wanted to show y'all edges, so I had my daughter install it on her head. Because she like edges. And I think it looks good on her. And here it is in slow motion. Air going through the wig. Do you see how it's flowing? Yes, videos every Sunday. I'll see you soon.